Hello folks and welcome back to another video on the abandoned Nova. In this week's video we are going to be painting all of the suspension components on the front end. The hubs, the hub, all these sort of arms and stuff, bottom arm and all that with some hammerite. We're going to be freshening it up, getting it all sanded down, cleaned off and then finishing it off with a coat of hammerite or a coat or two. So this is sort of rust preventing paint as well, and it'll make it look all nice and tidy because we've got the sort of fresh arches here. They still need to be painted red obviously. So we should get the rest of it freshened up as well. So we'll do that. This is how the front end components currently look on the Vauxhall Nova. They're rusty, look like they've seen better days, and they're just plain. So today we are going to be changing that. I do want to be completely honest with you guys though, this was not meant to be this week's main video. This is what it was meant to be. We were meant to be doing the wheel cylinder on the rear drums, but as you can see, that hasn't gone to plan. The brake pipe snapped and the bolts rounded off at the back to try and get the wheel cylinder off. So we're having a real nightmare with that. I've been trying to do that since Sunday. It is now Wednesday when I'm filming this, so the video is going out today as I'm filming this video. So I'm trying my best for you guys, but we're just going to strip things back to basic and have a wee chilled out day painting all the front end. So I hope you still enjoy this video and please bear with me with the Nova. Let's get into this. So to get this job done, I grabbed an array of wire brushes and even this one that fits onto the grinder. It's great for grinding down rust and it doesn't actually cut through into the metal. So first things first, I used that wire brush on the grinder to get all the parts that I could. I even went as far as getting underneath the car to get as much of that surface rust off as possible. With some of the components on the car, I couldn't quite reach them with a grinder, so I wire brushed them by hand, which pretty much had the same results. After getting everything sanded down to a stage that I was happy with, I then blew it all off and made sure it was all nice and clean, ready for paint. So I'm sitting here with this front corner all ready to go, all cleaned off, ready to be painted. And you might have noticed I've left the caliper because I was planning on doing that a different time. I didn't really just want to leave the caliper the way it is because once we're done all this, it won't look that great when you see a manky caliper. So I think we'll just paint the calipers at the same time today as well. Let's do that. I got straight onto sanding down that caliper with a wire brush on a drill. It was coming along quite nicely and it wasn't too hard to sand either, so we weren't far away now. I then gave that a good clean off as well, and now it was time to pick a colour for the calipers. There were a lot of different paint colours to choose from in the garage, but I think I know what I'm going to go for. Lime green. That is the colour we're going for on the calipers on the Nova.
Oh hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
I'm only joking folks, we're going to be doing the calipers hammerite yellow, but we're going to come back to the calipers once we've painted the rest of the stuff. I got the lid cracked off on the black hammerite, so now I could get on with painting. I started by painting the steering arm and track rod end. I thought going to top to bottom on the job would make it a bit easier for myself, so that's the way I'm doing it. I then painted the drive shaft, which was made a bit easier because you could just spin it around. After getting all the black parts coated up, it was now time to get some colour onto those calipers. But before I painted anything, I made sure to mask off any areas on the caliper that I didn't want any paint to go. The first coat of yellow paint was coming along nicely. I was making sure not to go too heavy with the first coat because we were going to build it up anyway with more coats. And after getting a couple of coats of paint on the passenger side caliper, I can now go over to the driver's side and start sanding down all the components there. I then repeated the same painting process on the driver's side, but this time I started from the bottom and worked my way up to the top on this, because I didn't really notice a difference when I done the other side. So I first painted the bottom arm, then I got a nice coat onto the hub. After that, I freshened up the drive shaft too. And after taping up the caliper, it was now time to paint that as well. And after giving both calipers a couple more coats, we could then take the masking off, and that was us pretty much done. And wow, what a difference, folks, what a difference a wee bit of sanding and a bit of paint has made to this front arch. Not only have we got the freshly welded and stone chipped arches, we now have all the fresh components, all nice black, silver on the hubs and yellow on the calipers. That looks so nice, man. Really, really happy how this has came out. I fitted up the coil over as well, just so you get an idea of what this is going to look like once it's done. So we still need to paint this arch, but we're really getting there on the front end anyway. We're still missing a sill down the side of the car, but we'll get it done eventually. I'm really trying my best with getting this car done for you guys and for myself, obviously. I went and painted the edge of the disc as well, nice and silver, nice and fresh as well. But aye, what a difference a wee bit of paint has made on this. It looks so much better now, and aye, really fresh. You'll probably not see most of this once it's on the road, but I ken it's all nice and done, and you ken it's all nice and done. So thank you all very, very much for watching this video. I'm sorry it's not a big massive video like getting the sill done or something like that, but it's still progress on the car. So thank you all very, very much for watching this video. Please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new or you're watching my videos and you're not subscribed. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Make sure you watch out for a new video on Sunday as well. New vlog. Oh, I can hardly get up. My arms are killing me.